A group of Minnesota medical professionals is airing their concerns about health care access and one candidate's plans. The Committee to Protect Healthcare spoke out today about the closures of rural healthcare facilities like the Mayo Clinic closures last year. They worry that trend would continue under Republican governor nominee Lisa Demuth. Many of those concerns came from Medicaid cuts and H.R. 1, also known as the One Big Beautiful Bill, which they say was supported by Demuth.
The Medicaid cuts in H.R. 1 were the last thing that rural hospitals and communities needed. And, unfortunately, Lisa Demuth supported H.R. 1.
Demuth's campaign issued a statement in response to the group saying, quote, "As governor, Lisa will increase competition and plan choices for Minnesota, continue the great bipartisan work that was done last session to support our rural hospitals, and continue to root out fraud in state programs that drives up costs for taxpayers," unquote.